Guys, we need to talk. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pad Experience. This week, we are going to be talking about a card that most people really want, but very few people really need. And that is none other than one of the most prestigious cards on the market for consumers, the American Express Platinum Card. Today we're going to be talking about the benefits of the American Express Platinum Card. Is it really worth getting? Does it weigh off that big astronomical annual fee? We'll dive into it. As always, it would be greatly appreciated if you guys like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you think about the Amex Platinum Card, whether you think it'll be worth it for you to get in the near future. Now let's really jump into it. Now we're going to dive into those perks and benefits of the Amex Platinum Card and see if it really outweighs the huge annual fee that you're going to have to pay every year. So when you could see it right off the bat, you see you get 125,000 membership rewards points. This is an exclusive offer that I just pulled up. Normally you could see here it shows 80,000 membership rewards points. Normally you could cycle around, get targeted rewards points from 100,000 to 125,000. When I applied for mine, I waited a few days and started circling around the web to look for 150,000 membership reward point intro offer. And you do this, you have to be able to meet that $6,000 spent over the first 6 months. This is a great way to accumulate Amex points, which is one of the most valuable points in the space. Other benefits of this are, obviously, you have possibly up to $1,500 in value that you can get with this card. But you have to know and value these benefits on what you'll actually use them for. You get a $200 hotel credit when you book through American Express, through their fine resorts and hotels profile. You also get a $200 airline fee credit. This is not counting towards your ticket. This is anything that's charged on the airline. So if you buy food on the airline, if you pay for Wi-Fi on the airline, this will cover that. The thing is, you do have to select an airline per given year. So you can't just go whichever airline you want and incidentals will be covered by this. That's not what happens. You have to select the airline you want to travel, and then you could get this credit. These two credits are great if I can use them. I don't value them too high because I won't use them too often. Another one is Walmart Plus. You get Walmart Plus essentially free. Whenever you want it per month, you subscribe to it. I use it simply because I have the Platinum Card, and so I could get Paramount Plus. You can get Paramount Plus for free through this. I do that, and I think it's a great way to get another streaming service that I don't really have to pay for. It's also great if you order things from Walmart and you want to have them delivered same day. That's fantastic as well. You could start using that. That's only if you're ready to use it, or if you want to get into using something like that. That's a great fee to kind of weigh off some of that annual fee. Another one that I use all of every year is the $240 digital entertainment credit. And this is for exclusively Hulu, Peacock, ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, those real bundles, Sirius XM, New York Times. Does not include Netflix. This does not include HBO Max unless you have your HBO Max linked through your Hulu or something like that. So keep that in mind when you're valuing this credit, because it doesn't really incorporate all of the possible entertainment credits that you can get. Other ones are also, I use the $200 Uber credit. I get the amount put into my Uber account every month, and I use it for Uber Eats if I'm not going to Uber anywhere. So I value that true at $200 per year. So that knocks down the annual fee even more. So with that entertainment credit that I use and this, it knocks it down $440 right there from that huge annual fee of $695. Another thing is a $300 Equinox credit. If you already go to Equinox, this is fantastic because that just knocks that annual fee, the active annual fee, down even more. I personally don't go to Equinox. I don't use this credit at all, so I value this personally at 0. But for each person, it's completely different, and you need to go through these benefits and weigh them out yourself. Another one that's great is the Clear program. The Clear program through airports, it's another way to get a biometric scan so you could easily walk through security. This does also give you TSA PreCheck and Global Entry for free. They cover your subscription for every 4 years or 3 years, depending on whether you're doing Global Entry or TSA PreCheck. You could also do Clear. This will cover your Clear fee every single year as well. So if you just want another way to get through TSA very quickly, get that through and not have to worry about any of that stuff, this is another great credit. I truly value this at $189 because I do use Clear myself. Another one is Saks. You get a $100 statement fee credit for Saks every year. It's $50 in the first 6 months, $50 in the second 6 months. I don't really shop with Saks. I don't really buy Saks clothing. I don't really do any of that stuff, so I don't really value this at anything. So I value the Clear, the Uber, the entertainment credit, and even the Walmart Plus. I kind of value the Walmart Plus at half because I wouldn't have it if it didn't come free with Amex Platinum. And to talk about it, we're just going to talk about the huge annual fee for every year, and that is the $695 annual fee. I scrolled down so you could look through the entire page. You could go on this by yourself, kind of look through all the benefits, the pluses, the minuses that you could look at that there. But these are the benefits that I feel like I contribute to having the Amex Platinum. Now let's talk about the real reason why a bunch of people get the Amex Platinum. People get the Amex Platinum because they feel like this is the peak of the credit card game. People are like, oh, once I have the Amex Platinum, then I'm rich. I'm running with the wealthy class. That doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. When you look to get a credit card, you need to see what benefits you're getting and what's the annual fee. Are the benefits that I achieve going to outweigh the annual fee of this card? With most of the things on here, 90% of the population isn't going to use $695 worth for this annual fee. A lot of people value the access to lounges much greater than they probably really should. A lot of people may fly once or twice a year, so they get access to that lounge maybe a few times. If you pay for it outright, it's about $50 to $55. So you're getting $100 worth through that Centurion lounge. They like it because it is that Centurion lounge. But if you look up what's been going on nowadays, there's backup and backup and backup in these Centurion lounges. So it'll take time to even get in those lounges, and you might not even get access to those. You also get Priority Pass with the Amex Platinum, but you get that with a majority of other cards. You get that with the Capital One Venture X. You get that with that Chase Sapphire Reserve. It's not necessarily that you need the American Express Platinum to get lounge access. So when you're looking to see what you really value in these cards, don't value having an Amex Platinum to saying you're rich, you're wealthy, you've made it. That's not true. You need to look at what will help you get ahead in things that you want. For me personally, I have had the Amex Platinum for a couple months now. The only thing I value substantially with this card is the welcome bonus. There's great other perks that you could get with this card, but I'm not going to value those in the long run personally. A lot of you can. After I finish this first year and get the annual fee for the next year, I'm going to be canceling my Platinum card because it is not worth the $695 fee for me. I'm not canceling it within the first year because if you do cancel within the first year, you lose the welcome bonus from American Express. I want to maintain my welcome bonus of $150,000 100,000 membership points, so I could use those for trips with my wife. I could use them for hotels. I could use them for whatever I want. So it was given to me for free essentially when I signed up with the card, and it helped me weigh out that $695 annual fee that I was paying at the very beginning. I did get my wife a card as well, which cost us $175 annual fee for hers, but that also gave her access to TSA pre-check, all that stuff when she travels. So that weighed it out for me as well. I think you guys would need to sit down and prioritize what is it worth for you to have this so-called status. Are these perks and benefits really worth it for you? And if signing up for the American Express if the only thing you want is that membership reward and that welcome bonus, that's perfectly fine. Get it. Get that welcome bonus offer. Take those points, hold that card for a year, and get rid of it. The number one thing you want to make sure you do, though, is have a card that has membership rewards points on it before you cancel that American Express Platinum card, because if you cancel it and you don't have a card that has membership rewards on it, you are going to lose all those points. The reason why I keep mentioning the membership rewards points is because I got my Amex Gold in November and I got my Amex Platinum in January. And since November, I have accrued 276,000 membership rewards points simply from using my card as I normally would and getting the welcome offers of 150,000 from the Amex Platinum and 90,000 from the Amex Gold. That's why I'm putting a huge emphasis on these membership rewards points. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about the American Express Platinum Card as a current Platinum Card holder, because I see a lot of information on the internet right now, whether it's through Reddit, whether it's through YouTube, that this is the peak card that everybody aspires to get, whether it's this or if it's something astronomical like the Amex Black Card, Centurion Card, whatever. If there's aspirations to get that to show that you're wealthy or you've made it or anything like that, that shouldn't be how you look at credit cards. You should be looking at credit cards as something to use as to get perks, to get advantages. If you can use all $1,500 of the credits that American Express gives you, then this card is fantastic because you come ahead with a whole lot of money in the bank by just paying $695 a year. I wanted to come out here and clarify that there should be no lucrative thoughts about getting the American Express Platinum and people thinking that you are extremely wealthy and that you made it compared to everybody else. That's just not true. Guys, I want to thank you again for watching the video. If you have any questions about the American Express Platinum, please drop them down in the comments below. Please like the video, subscribe. That allows me a lot to be able to make more content like this. I love making content like this, informing people, kind of getting everything out there that I have as just a normal person who, works a 9-to-5 job. I like to get the information out to you guys who are in a similar position to me, so you don't get so much confusion that is thrown around on the internet. All right, thank you. See you guys in the next time.